Recording time. I'm gonna keep this short and simple. I had a good conversation with a friend last night that kind of sparked the idea for this video. So I'm gonna be talking to y'all about 3 ways or 3 reasons that you should fall in love with the process. The first one being that pain is what makes everything worth it. If you get handed everything and everything comes easy, then there's no sense of deserving, there's no sense of earning it. There's no balance between the bad and the good. You're always going to think that everything is supposed to be good, and when you're handed everything, it's not as rewarding. So the process and the suffering is kind of what makes everything worth it in the end. The second reason you need to fall in love with the process is because there really is no other option. You might as well enjoy the time that it takes to earn the things that you want and to live the life that you actually want to live. It's almost like watching water boil. The more you think about how slow it is and how much time it's taking for the water to reach the temperature it needs to, the worse and more aggravating it's gonna feel. Whereas if you just drift off into thought about, oh, you know, this boiling water is gonna make such a delicious tea, all that time you spend thinking about how good the tea is going to be in the end, the time will elapse and then the water will be boiled. You don't even have to wait for it anymore. Finding success in the things that you care about will most likely take a long time. So the worst thing you can do is to focus on how long it's taking. And instead you can do the complete opposite and enjoy every single second of it, even the painful moments, because you are growing regardless if you like it or not. You are absorbing new information. You are learning things along the way. And the third and final reason why you should fall in love with the process is that when you focus on the product or the achievement or the fruit of your labor, you will end up applying less effort in the end, which will inevitably bring less product, which is the exact opposite of what you really want. It's a bit difficult to put it into words, so a good analogy for it is a fast food worker, for example. In the mind of some fast food workers, all you might think about is clock in, get the day over with, and then just clock out and be good for the rest of the day, which might lead to poor customer service, poor time management, not doing the job correctly, and overall putting in less effort. And that can lead to pretty negative things. You could get fired, you could get a lot of complaints, which in the end, you know, will earn you less money than you wanted to. The whole goal is to earn money and, you know, use your time wisely. But if you put in little effort, in the end, you could end up losing everything. It's a very counterintuitive way to live and focus on your passions. So those were my 3 reasons. If you agree, drop a comment. If you disagree, drop another comment. Subscribe, and if not, I'll give you a reason to tomorrow.